spinning round. It's the kind of combination puts you 6 feet down. I got 4-round Wranglers and a pearl snap shirt. I'm spitting out blood in the Texas dirt. This ain't no kind of living, well man with sense, but I ain't never been accused of watching on a fence. I'd rather ride on lightning than bleed into the night. So won't you open up the gate and I'ma see you on the other side? 'Cause I'm a cowboy. Some dusty chaps, $48 and a Stetson hat. But there's 2 more rounds of rank bulls to ride, and I'll be worth a lot more when I leave tonight. But it ain't about money, it comes from deep inside. So won't you open up the gate and I'ma see you on the other side? 'Cause I'm a cowboy. Got a few from bulls and 2 or 3 from bars, but that's the price I paid for fighting through the pain. They ain't never been a pussy, make the Hall of Fame. Come on. They ain't Jim Sharp, I ain't Chris Ledoux. I'm just a Carolina kid with an attitude. I was born to ride, born to ride, born to raise hell on a Friday night. I'd rather ride on lightning than bleed into the night. So go and open up the gate and I'ma see you on the other side. 'Cause I'm a cowboy. Yeah, I'm a cowboy.
Well, good evening, race fans, and welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. Tonight on the program, it is the season opener of the Ashh Hammond Sign and Design Midget Summer Slam series here at Lanier National Speedway. The Midgets round number 1. Getting set to tackle a nice little tight 3/8 of a mile bull ring. Brett Wheeler with you for the call. We've got qualifying on the program at the moment, and we got 49 drivers signed into the pit area. Nathan Wacker with a 13.806. Mike Augustine, Mason Inman, your top 3 separated by 0.015 of a second. Then you go back to Leo, make that Clayton Davies and Leo Heaton rounding out your top 5. We'll take a look at some of the drivers on the racetrack and see who is going where. Let's have a look at Cole Patrick on the racetrack. His best lap is a 14.312. In lap number 1, lap number 2 is going to be quick go with a 14.156. Alex Hanna stopped on the racetrack. There goes Jason Crawford with a 14.058. So quarter of a second off the pace, and that separates 30 drivers, or 31 drivers at the moment. So a nice little tight field. 14.082 for lap number 2 for Jason Crawford. Make that 48 drivers have taken a lap time, and the man that goes quick time, field separated by less than 7/10 of a second for the 48 drivers that have taken a time. And we'll get to take a look here at your qualifying results. A bit on the line for qualifying, and now we do have the inversion as well. Nathan Wacker, Mike Augustine, Mason Inman go 1, 2, and 3. Clayton Davies, Leo Heaton, that's your top 5. Max Bevan, Nick Ryan, Chris Nankerville, Blake Walsh, and Jacob Croker. Going to be your top 10. So again, 5 heats on the program. Let's take a look at heat race number 1. With Caleb Mills starting on the front row. To the outside of him, driving the number 68 machine. That is the fridge, Max Bevan. Rolling off at a position number 3, the man that goes quick time, Nathan Walker, and Colton Key lines up at a position number 4. Brady Baldwin will start from position number 5. Trent Gosley lines up at a position number 6. Jason Crawford will start from position number 7. Brad O'Brien lining up at a position number 8. Cole Patrick lines up at a position number 9. And position number 10 is going to be Jack Murphy. Let's get something fixed on just the overlay side of things. See if it makes it a little bigger. There we go. There we go. And one more. How about that? Yep. There we go. Had a moment of a little brief moment of fat finger syndrome. So there's your starting grid. Heat race number 1. Caleb Mills and Max Bevan. The 2 drivers that will lead us to the green flag here at Lanier. Let's turn off our we'll turn off the air conditioner and we'll get ready. So Caleb Mills, the Ultimate Dirt League house car, the number 1. And the outside, the Dutton 1, number 68. It's the fridge of Max Bevan. So quick qualifying points going to Nathan Wacker in the 07 machine, the Toyota 07. Heat number 1, the Ashh Hammond Signer Designs Midget SummerSlam Series. Here at Lanier, we are green here on Wednesday evening as we head up down into turn number 1 and 2. And it's going to be Max Bevan to lead the way from Caleb Mills. Colton Key now running in 3rd position. Top 3 going straight through to the A main event. Mills looking on the inside on Bevan. Couldn't make the pass. Now Colton Key right there. Bevan drifts up. He drifts wide. Mills goes on by. Now the fridge comes back underneath him. Bevan back to the race lead. I think Mills might have had that one. 2 down, 6 to run. Look out, Colin King, some mechanical issues as Mills going to slip out of a transfer position. He's got Gosley to the inside. Nathan Wacker in the 07 machine has moved up to position number 3. Look out, Gosley goes around. We're going yellow. So it all started. Trent Gosley in that number 4 machine. Just got tagged by the 7 of Brady Baldwin. So Baldwin tags Gosley. Gosley goes around. Jason Crawford involved in that one. Brad O'Brien back to the pit area after being upside down. Another way that he would like to have started, I should say. He's Ashh Hammond Sign and Design Midget SummerSlam Series here at Lanier. So yellow flag is out. And the drivers involved will go to the tail end of the field. And we'll have a single file restart here in just a few short moments' time. So lights out on the safety car, which means we are going green. Coming out of turn number 4. So Bevan, Key, and Wacker. We're back underway. 4 down and 4 to run for Bevan. Colton Key driving the 6th entry, still sitting in position number 2. This will start, again, your winner of heat race number 1. We'll start on pole for your 30-lap A main event here tonight. We'll have some soup racing, a C main for the drivers that race in the C. They'll have a chance to go through to the B, which will be top 5. And then our top 5 from the B will go into the A. So we'll automatically lock in 15 drivers from heat racing action. And right now, Max Bevan looking to put that number 68 machine to the pole position as we go into turn number 1 and 2. The white flag is out. 1 lap left to run. Bevan protects that bottom side down into turn number 3. And turn number 4, Max Bevan wins. The Friends will get the end win of the Ashh Hammond Sign and Design Midget SummerSlam Series here at Lanier. I'll wait for your heat number 1 results to come up on your screen. We're just waiting on the iRacing session to load it in. I think Jack Murphy had a bit of issues there. As here we come, heat number 1, Bevan, Key, and Wacker. Then you go back to Mills, Patrick, Crawford, Baldwin, Gosley, Murphy, and O'Brien. We are set for heat race number 2. Joshua Barry lines up the 20 machine from position number 1. Nick Ryan lines up from position number 2. Position number 3 is going to be Mike Augustine. Position number 4, Cameron O'Brien. Grayson Springer lines up at a position number 5. Brooke Marquis lines up at a position number 6. Darcy Stonehouse will start from position number 7. Jonathan McKean lining up at a position number 8. Jeremy Keendrod out of position number 9. And Justin Wright out of position number 10. I thought I had those drivers fixed up. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah. Cool. Apparently not. No worries. Well, we'll get sorted for next time. Here we go. Heat number 2. I got a Gatorade. It's no sugar, Blakey. Little Balake. But I'm going to guess you're going for Cameron O'Brien. Heat number 2. Right away, Barry sitting in 2nd position. Augustine moved up to position number 3. Won't go hard into the concrete wall. Then we've got a couple of cars and well, might need some sugar in that entry. Let's take a look at why we are under yellow flag conditions here at Lanier in heat race number 2. Marquis in the 71 just went 3 wide. And there was just a bit of contact with Cam O'Brien, and poor old Marquis. Well, you can't actually park there. But let's take a look at a little further up just after that incident with Cameron O'Brien. Darcy Stonehouse involved in that one also. Boys, just saying. Yep, you can't park there. Okay. So we'll go restart out of turn number 4. Didn't get a lap completed, so I'll go back to double file restarts. A bit of change in how everything is working this season with not getting a lap in, and we're going through that dip. We get a little bit of time at the end of the heat race off. We get the next yellow as Nick Ryan leads out of turn number 4. And that'll be 2 laps into the book, 6 to run. Barry, Augustine, side by side. Give it to Barry now. Here comes Grayson Springer on the inside right now. It's not Jerry, but it's Grayson. Sitting in position number 4, just 1 spot out of a transfer. So looking for a front row start in the B main later on tonight. Still Ryan leads the way. Augustine looking at the inside. Has a good little Bo Peep there and had second position just for a split second. But Joshua Barry, he just got around the outside of Barry. Clearly back into position number 2. Now all over your race leader of Nick Ryan. Ryan's got some company. 2.5 to go as we work down the back straightaway. 3/8 of a mile racetrack. Lanier National Speedway. Your Ashh Hammond signing designs Midget SummerSlam Series. Your season opener. The first of 6 weeks. A variety of short little ball ring racetracks. And some other racetracks to go in there. White flag is out. 1 to go for your race leader. High above the racetrack. Look out. Barry's got some problems now. Barry on the outside. Oh, potentially not transferring as we go into turn number 3 and 4 for the final time. Nick Ryan going to win. Second will go to Augustine. Grayson Springer snuck up the inside for position number 3. And Josh Barry will come home in that 4th and final transfer. That 4th position. Only the top 3 going through. Let's take a look at heat race number 2 results. Ryan, Augustine, and Springer, your top 3. Barry, O'Brien, Wright, McKean, Kingsrod, Marquis, and Stonehouse will go to the C and B mains. Heat number 3 will line up this way. Riley Bilson on the pole position to the outside. Chris Nankerville, position number 2. Mason Inman will start from position number 3. Aiden Perdue lining up at a position number 4. Kobe Wright lines up at a position number 5. The torso himself. Max Lumsden will start position number 6. Damien Parr lines up at a position number 7. He'll be on rails here tonight. Matt Bailey lining up at a position number 8. Brandon McKay will start from position number 9. And starting from position number 10, it's Daniel Nikiforov. So, restarts, double file and single file restarts, how it is all working this season for the next 6 weeks. Of course, the initial start is on the green flag. If they don't get a lap completed and they go back to double file restart, it again will be controlled by iRacing green flag. However, the single file restarts will be controlled by the car at the front of the field. Pretty simple. Drivers should get it. So ready for a start. Heat number 3 of 5. And it's going to be Bilson looking at Aiden Perdue. Perdue on the inside now in the 37 machine. Nankiville in the 20 outside in position number 4 right now. Mason Inman holds down the 3rd spot. Nankiville tries to go wide. Perdue, Bilson, Inman, 1, 2, and 3. Here comes K-Dub in the 78 machine. Kobe Wright up to position number 4. And then Chris Nankiville slots back into position number 5. Then you go back to Max Lumsden, Matt Bailey, Damien Powell, Daniel Nikiforov, and Braden McKay. Your top 10 drivers in heat number 3. Your 10 cars in heat race number 3. K-Dub looking up all over the back of the 7 entry of Mason Inman. Now here comes Inman to the inside on Bilson. K-Dub's trying to figure out a way by Mason Inman in car number 7. Cuts it down to the low side. Out of turn number 2 was K-Dub in that 78 machine. Right now, Aiden Perdue absolutely killing it here in heat race number 3. He's driving away from the competition. He's opened up a near 7/10 of advantage over Riley Bilson in that 55 machine. To the inside goes Mason Inman. Now here comes Kobe Wright. Right now to the outside on Inman as they go wheel to wheel into turn number 1 and 2. Give the spot back to the 7 entry of Mason Inman. Now K-Dub back to the inside. White flag is out. 1 to go for your race leader and the rest of the field. Look out, Inman. Oh boy, Inman going to go upside down. A tough break for Mason Inman, but it's not going to stop Aiden Perdue getting the win in his race number 3. Riley Wilson home in 2nd. Kobe Wright 3rd. 4th line is going to be Chris Nankiville. Matt Bailey rounds out your top 5. Then you go back to Max Lumsden, Damien Powell, Braden McKay, your top 8 with Mason Inman in 9th. And of course, Daniel Nikiforov in position number 10. Let's bring up those 3rd heat race results for you right now here in the Ashh Hammond Sign and Designs Midget SummerSlam Series. Your season opener, Aiden Perdue gets the win from Riley Bilson and Kobe Wright. Your top 3 automatically transferring to the 30-lapper later on. For the likes of Nankiville, Bailey, Lumsden, Powell, McKay, Inman, and Nikiforov, well, they'll be in a C or a B main. And yes, it is alphabet soup racing here tonight. Heat number 4 will line up like this way. Boyd Bowden lines up on the pole position to the outside of the front row. It's Blake Walsh, position number 2. Clayton Davies lines up at a position number 3. Kai Jensen lines up at a position number 4. It's the hard charger man himself, James Rice, starting position at number 5. And Nathan Norman lines up at a position number 6. Luke Johnson does not drive for JSI. He will start position number 7. Alex Hanna from position number 8. Lachlan Barbary and Rico Robles. Yes, okay. HIJKL. Wow, okay. Didn't think that was that old. I thought I had all those sorted. Anyhow. And we are going to go with... And we are green. Heat race number 3. And it's going to be Blake Walsh from Boyd Bowden. Bowden in 2nd position. Don't forget, it's the top 3 that are going through to the main event. Everybody else, like I said, we'll go through some consolation races. It's good start, good racing up front at the moment. And right now it is Blake Walsh leading the way from Bowden. Davies, Kai Jensen having their own little battle. Walsh continuing to lead the race. Bowden all over the back of the slide. Job there by Davies on Jensen. Keep an eye on the hard charger. James Rice, JR Productions and Media. Missed the man himself, the man, the myth, the arm start, the legend. We'll come back to a couple of little things for the drivers, little incentives throughout the next 6 weeks. Of course, all these sponsors that you see up on the top right of the screen. And right now, Blake Walsh in that number 22 machine, continuing to lead the way from Boyd Bowden with just 2 laps left to run. Heat race number 4, your penultimate heat race of the night. So, what is essentially 4 laps, 4 races left after this next lap. And right now, it is all Blake Walsh into turns 3 and out of turn number 4. Checkers are out. Walsh gets the win from Bowden and Davies. That's your top 3. 4th will go to Jensen, Rice in 5th, Norman Barbary home in positions number 6 and 7. Johnson, that is Luke Johnson, Alex Hanna and Rico Robles to make up your 10 drivers, sorry. Heat number 5, 5th and final heat race of the night. Regan Edwards lines up on pole. Jacob Croker lines up at a position number 2. Leo Heaton will start from position number 3. Daniel Weaver starts from position number 4. Daniel Boyd starts from position number 5. And David Clifford lines up at a position number 6. Braden Shute will start from position number 7. Jason Burke at a position number 8. Jamie Budd from position number 9. And Riley Stewart in position number 10. Wow, this is really old. Alright, Daniel Boyd. Let's see if Daniel Boyd's one is fixed. It is. And let's export drivers and replace, yes. Alright, so big thank you to, of course, Ashh Hammond Sign and Design for the sponsorship of the series. Again, up on the top right. Don't forget, check out 65 Clicks. They are sponsoring $5 for the hard charger. And JR Productions and Media sponsoring $10 for your quick timer here tonight. That'll go to Nathan Wacker. So those drivers, or Nathan will earn himself $10 courtesy of JR Productions and Media. And of course our hard charger, which will be courtesy of 65 Clicks. Run away on your Blake. Good job on the win. Now you can only go backwards in the feature event, and after what you did last season, yeah, there might be a good chance you'll be going backwards. But let's hope not. Croker on screen and battling with Heaton. In fact, now it's going to be Boyd and Shute. They work side by side into turn number 1 and 2. Boyd try to look to the outside on Heaton. Now there goes Shute to the inside. Daniel Weaver starting to make his way through the field in that 186 machine. Slide job by Braden Shute there on Leo Heaton for position number 3. Now Shute looks, no, in fact, Shute looks to the middle. Heaton trying to fight back on the inside. And we're 4 down, 4 to run here in your final heat race of the night. This season open on the Ashh Hammond Sign and Designs Midget SummerSlam Series. So some mechanical issues for Leo Heaton, I believe it is in the 26. There's Riley Stewart from position number 10. He's up to position number 6, so he's at a +4. And potentially looking to get a better starting spot in the B main. Because like we said, only the top 5 are going through to the B. Slide job by Boyd on Heaton. Heaton back to the inside again. Wheel to wheel down the back stretch into turns 3 and 4. And Boyd will take away the 4th position. Meanwhile, your top 3, well, they've got themselves pretty comfortable at the moment as we work into turn number 3 and 4 for the final time. It's going to be Regan Edwards getting the win. Heat number 5, Jacob Croker and Braden Shute. They're going to the big show. Positions number 2 and 3. And you go back to Boyd in 4th, Heaton in 5th, Stewart in 6th. As we go through the rest of the field, Clifford, Weaver, Burke, and Budd. Your 10 drivers. As we look at your C main. which will be 10 laps, and the top 5 is going through. As we look at Brady Baldwin on pole position to the outside of the front row. Jonathan McKean from position number 2. Position number 3, Damien Powell. Position number 4, Lachlan Barbary. Position number 5, it's David Clifford. Position number 6, Trent Gosley. Jeremy Keendrod, position number 7. Position number 8, it's Brady McKay. Luke Johnson, position number 9. Daniel Weaver from position number 10. Position number 11, Jack Murphy. Position number 12, Brooke Marquis. Mason Inman out of position number 13. Alex Hanna, position number 14. Jason Burke, position number 15. Brad O'Brien out of 16. 17th, it's Darcy Stonehouse. 18th, Daniel Nikiforov. 19th, Rico Robles and Jamie Buds out of position at number 20. You running Dubbo, Alex, in a week and a half? And the answer better be yes. Righto, green flag is out in your C main. This is the first of the 2 elimination races. Baldwin leads the way from McKean. Powell, Barbary on the outside of the 29 entry. That is David Clifford. Johnson on the inside. They're 3 wide down the front straightaway. And the battle is on for the final transfer position already. Give it to Johnson. Here comes Clifford back to the outside. Barbary tries to go through the middle, making it 3 wide with Johnson on his inside. Clifford on the outside. Barbary, Clifford. Now they'll go 3 wide. They almost went 4 wide there. Mason Inman coming through the field. Here comes O'Brien in the 77 machine. Down low he goes. We are yellow. So as we take a look, the Ultimate Dirt TV instant replay, it is Jack Murphy in what is kind of a 25 on screen. I just came down the racetrack a little bit and then there's a car sliding up. I'll tell you what, keep begging him because I want you to go there. I need you just to spin out. Just so I can let you know that you can't actually park there. Because I'll be going there. I'll be heading up that weekend. If by any chance Peter is watching. I think you need to take Alex up to Dubbo. I think that would be a wise idea. Best you better get that that car ready by the weekend, I'd say. Green is out in B main, sorry, in C main, sorry. Baldwin, McKean, Powell, Gosley and Johnson to top 5. Johnson in that cab coat. Number 76 machine, that LJR. I didn't say tearing the dip out. I just said you can just stop there. You can spin out. Or you can pull it out of gear. And yellow here in C main competition. Look, you can just pull it out of gear and just stop on the racetrack. That will also work. I just need to let you know that you can't actually park there. So, yellow flag number 2 here in your C main. So, previous broadcast or previous races and league race where you see C main, where we also known as B mains, where we take them and put them directly into the A. That's not the case here for the Ashh Hammond Sign and Designs Midget SummerSlam Series consolation race. So, it's Soup Racing. Yes, I am commentating. I will be there on and with a microphone in my hand. Don't know how good I'll be, but I'll go up there. We're taking my big scooter, so if you happen to see two scooters rolling around, it'll be me and Mitch Cartwright. And just be careful of your foot, because I may or may not run over it. Nah, that last caution was caused by some girthy fingers, so I've been told. Barbary going to the inside now on Gosley. Takes over position. Well, he's up to position before. Looking to take away position 3. Battle on again for positions 5, 6 and 7. And this is the final transfer position. O'Brien into position 5. Johnson around the outside on Damien Powell. Johnson up to position number 6. Rico Rowe will starting to come through the field after starting in position number 19. O'Brien started 16th. And he's up to position number 5. Robles with a slide job on Johnson for position 6. And with just a lap to go, your race leader is Brady Baldwin with an 8/10 of a second lead. Make that 7. In fact, now it's going to go out to 8. Work down the back straight away for the final time. Cars will start to be eliminated here from here on out. Brady Baldwin continuing on his quest to get into the show. Second to go, Jonathan McKee, Lachlan Barbary, Brent Gosley and Brent O'Brien going to get the 5 transfer positions into the back of the B main. Yes, I'm trying to warm up. I don't know. I feel off tonight. Baldwin, McKean, Barbary, Gosley and O'Brien getting locked into the back of a 20-car B main. For 6th on back, well, unfortunately, it's time to pack it up and go home, as they will take no further part in tonight's Ashh Hammond Signed and Designed Midget SummerSlam Series season opener. As we go forward to your B main, which we contested over 12 laps. Caleb Mills in Joshua Barry in row 1. Chris Nankerville and Kai Jensen in row 2. Row 3, Daniel Boyd, Cole Patrick. Row 4, Cameron O'Brien and Matt Bailey. Row 5, James Rice, Leo Heaton. Row 6, Jason Crawford and Justin Wright. Row 7, Max Lumsden and Nathan Norman. Row 8, Riley Stewart and C-Main winner Brady Baldwin. Row 9, Jonathan McKean and Lachlan Barbary. And row 10, Trent Gosley and Brad O'Brien. $20 cars, 12 laps, and your top 5. Once again, we'll make it into the show. It'll be a 20-car field for the A main tonight. So just like what we've seen in the C main, if you're not in the top 5 in this one, well, round number 1 of the Ashh Hammond Signed and Designed Midget SummerSlam Series will be done. Big thank you to, of course, Ashh Hammond Signed and Designed. Big thank you, of course, to 65 Clicks and JR Productions and Media. And ready for a start. The Camel, Caleb Mills in the UDL number 1 machine. Green is out, 12 on the board. We're underway here at Lanier. And we are yellow already. So we'll go back to a complete restart. Which again, like I said earlier on in the night, if we do have a complete restart, so where the restarts happen and they're double file, the lead car will not have the choice of going early. It will get brought back and will go on the iRacing green flag. I've also been told no track prep, no warm-up. Straight after this one, it'll be about 10 or 15 seconds, and we're going to move right on into your 30-lap A main event. So 20, 30 seconds. Well, that's the story of my life. Oh no, what happened to Matt Bailey? Did he not grid? Okay, I'll come back to that one. I really was not paying attention. So we'll go and start what will be lap number 2. Although the yellow came out on lap number 1, it basically froze the lap and we'll start the next lap. So just give the ticker a lap to adjust itself. And we are green and underway here in your B-Main. So we're going to have 10 laps left to run. Your race leader now, Caleb Mills. And here goes the timing and scoring, just taking a bit of a how you doing. And we are yellow, which will give me time. That can go there. And then $40 hairs. I like when I win $230 from 20. And then going to turn that $200 into a guaranteed $600 hairs. I'll check that out now. I've got no idea about soccer, but yet here I am betting on it. And yeah, I'll worry about the soccer later. Getting ready to go back underway. Oh, hello. I really don't want to talk to Siri. She's probably going to pipe up, but speaking of piping up, the wheels on, not the bus. Well, they do go round and round, but we're going to go yellow. I think that's O'Brien. It's Cameron O'Brien. Oh boy. So I'm going to go back to the initial. So this is the first yellow flag that we missed. So Matt Bailey in the 9A. He's told me to have a look at his car. Matt, you can't park there. Showtime Motorsports number 9 machine. Oh, just comes up into the left rear of Heaton then. And yeah, no, you can't park there, Matt. You can't park there, Matthew. Do we try and have a look at the last one? Oh no. It's our hard charger. And our race winner. Oh no, it's James Ross model. Oh. Oh. Ricey. Oh. Oof. Ricey. Mate. Come on. I feel like you should know this. You can't park there. I reckon Matt should start singing out a song, In the Air Tonight by Phil Collins, but instead by Matt Bailey. There we go. We are going to try attempt number 3 or 4. Look out, you've got a slide job by Joshua Barry on Mills. And Barry takes over the race lead. Chris Nankerville in 3rd. 4th right now is Leo Heaton and Riley Stewart running the bottom side in that 5th and final transfer position. He's got Brady Baldwin Who both drivers, Baldwin and Stewart, they're both advanced up 10 positions. So it's the battle of a 7 versus a 0-7. Coming to 5 to go. Baldwin down to the right of the screen there. Now on the inside, and we are under caution. And this is probably helping a race leader of Joshua Barron. Again, these restarts, and they can go in your favour sometimes, but they can hurt you as well. So all I'm going to say is thank God we've got a 14-minute B main, because I dare say we are getting very close to, well, we're halfway on the time limit. But we're back underway in B main competition. In last dance, big slide job by Mills on Barry. Barry turns it back underneath him. Mills again goes low into turns 3. Meanwhile, Stewart there with a move on Heaton. And Brady Baldwin takes over position number 5. Again, you got cars running the bottom, you got cars running the middle. I don't think anybody's gaming up to go right upstairs just yet. As I say that, Brady Baldwin, well, the right rear nearly tagged the concrete wall on lap number 10, and we are yellow. So all you've got to do is just survive. You've lost 7 out of the B main. So we'll go back to lap number 9, which will be 3 laps left to run. So don't mind the timing screen just yet. It might say 10, but it will flick back over to 9 once we get out of turn 2, and probably a little bit down the back straightaway. Not even down the back stretch. It's already happened out of turn number 2. And that was my foot, by the way. That was my foot. D. Mills caught sleeping on that start. Stewart goes to the inside of Nankerville. And race control immediately pulls that one up. 5. Alex, 5. Go through from the B to the A. So through the 5 heat races, we took the top 3. So that locked in 15 from that one, and we're only going to start 20 cars in the A main. So hence you'll see the same numbers throughout the course of the C main, the B main, and the A main. Right, attempt number 2 here for lap number 9. And again, Mills got an absolute horrific start. Nankerville had to get out of the gas as passing on the inside is an automatic black from iRacing. Of course, race control will take into consideration, of course, how slow Mills was on that start and tried to start on the outside. Baldwin up to position number 4. Stewart under some heavy pressure by Heaton and Crawford. White flag, 1 to run. Mills and Nankerville side by side. Mills on the outside. Nankerville down to the bottom side. We go into turn number 3 and 4. Checkers around, and Josh Barry wins. Second to go to Caleb Mills. Nankerville, that was tight. There's nothing in it. Brady Baldwin plus 12, Riley Stewart plus 10 on the night in your B main. And your top 5 going through. Barry wins over Mills in second. Back to Chris Nankerville just by 6 1/1000ths of a second. Nankerville third. Brady Baldwin fourth. And Riley Stewart in position number 5. the likes of Crawford, Heaton, Norman O'Brien, McKean, Lumsden, Gosling, Wright, Patrick, Barbary, Jensen, O'Brien, Rice, Boyd and Bailey. Well, it is time to say goodnight to those drivers. As I was told, we weren't having a warm-up session, but now we do have a warm-up session. And hopefully that it's going to run the track in just a little more. So, just getting word that there is going to be a 2-minute warm-up session. So, with that being said, we're going to roll away here on UltimateDirtTV, pay about a 20-second bill, commercial, and come back, play some music.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I'm a man of wealth and taste. I'm the king of rock, there is none higher. Some MCs should call me sire. To promote my kingdom, you must choose fire. I won't stop rocking till I retire. Now we rock the party and go correct. All sets are on time and rhyme connect. Decorate the flow and good elect. Another rapper can't stand it, but give us respect. I wanna rock. Back in 1955, man didn't know about a rock and roll show. No man's got white man had the smokes, black man had the blues. No one knew what they was going to do, but Tchaikovsky had the blues. Oh, let it out. You know what I want.
And we are back here on UltimateDirtTV. Coverage of the Ashh Hammond Sign and Designs Midget SummerSlam Series. Well, A main getting set to roll away here in just a few moments' time. We'll take a look at your UltimateDirtTV starting grid from back to front. Position number 20, it's Riley Shield. Position number 19, Brady Baldwin. Position number 18, Chris Nankiville. Position number 17, Caleb Mills. Position number 16, Joshua Barry. Position number 15, Braden Shute. Position number 14, Clayton Davies. Position number 13, Kobe Wright. Position number 12, Grayson Springer. Position number 11, Nathan Wacker. Position number 10, Jacob Croker. Position number 9, Boyd Bowden. Position number 8, that's Riley Bilson. Position number 7, Mike Augustine. Position number 6, Colton Key. Position number 5, Regan Edwards. Position number 4, it's Blake Walsh. Position number 3, Aidan Purdue. Position number 2, Nick Ryan. And pole position, driving car number 68, it is the Fridge, Max Bevan. So round number 1 of the Ashh Hammond Sign and Design Midget SummerSlam Series here at Lanier National Speedway. We're set to roll. A big thank you to, of course, Ashh Hammond Sign and Design, and also 65 Clicks along with JR Productions and Media. Without their support, none of this would be possible. Round number 1, the Ashh Hammond Sign and Designs Midget SummerSlam Series. It's time we get dirty for 30 here at Lanier National Speedway, and we're already 3 wide down into turn number 1 and 2. Look at Walsh trying to rip the outside into turns 1. We go through turns 3 and 4. And again, they're going 3 wide. Your race leader on lap number 1 is going to be Max Bevan. And just before we can get to complete that lap, we are yellow. Let's take a look at your UltimateDirtTV instant replay as the 19, the man from Dansville, Pennsylvania, just got the inside wall and then got tagged by Nathan Van Der Wacker. That makes much more sense as to why it was just showing Nathan Wacker up there, so Nathan Van Der Wacker. Boys, just to let you know, you can't actually park there. So we'll come back to the live pictures. And we'll bring the timer back up in 3, 2, 1. Thank you. That was freaky because I actually didn't even press the button to do that. Alright, well, we've got 1 in the book, technically. And we've got 29. We are fine for 29. Let's go with that. Again, just let the ticker roll over at the end of the next lap as Bevan still leads the way. Nick Ryan in the 26. Down to the inside goes Aiden Perdue in the black and green 37. And we are back under caution. It looks like I've got Grayson Springer and Jacob Kuroka. Wow. This might be an early night for some of these boys because we've already lost a few of them. And again, as per our Power Plats presentation, you still can't park there. We thank the Power Plats presentation for being a loyal supporter of ours here on UltimateDirtTV, providing all of the entertainment and providing all and a book and a wealth of knowledge as to where you can and can't park, what moves, what doesn't, how many wheels you need to be on track to be fast. Generally the answer is 4. Hot tip, the walls don't move. Another hot tip, don't park on the racetrack. It's real simple, guys. You can't park there. We can go back to green. Take number 3. What will be 2 down, 28 to run. Perdue in the 37 machine. Looking to the inside on Nick Ryan. And Aiden Perdue. Now the lap counter should go back a lap or 2 again. Just give it time. Bevan continues to lead the way. Here it is. Now it'll fix itself up. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Perdue's looking pretty good in the opening couple of laps of this main event. There's Colton Key in the 6 machine driving around the outside of Blake Walsh in the Gatorade number 22 machine. Hang up. Okay, Peter. We'll come back to that because that's a very, very good discussion there. 78, Kobe Wright. +7 at the moment. So he started 13th and we're 6 laps in. And he's going better at a car a lap. And same with Braden Shoup, Caleb Mills, Brady Baldwin also going up +8 positions on the racetrack. Walsh and Wright. There goes Shoot down to the inside. Colton Key trying to get by Nick Ryan. Meanwhile, there's a challenge and a change for the race lead as Aiden Perdue goes topside through 3 and 4. Now goes the slider line down into turn number 1 and 2, but he couldn't go all the way down to the inside because the fridge, as bulky as a fridge is, Max Bevan was cut down there on the inside, and he's still going to run that inside line. Perdue will lead lap number 9. And Aiden Perdue, no stranger to seeing him run a midget or a speed car. Colton Key around the outside of the 26th entry of Nick Ryan. Again, just like what you've seen for first and second just a couple of laps ago, that inside line probably not the place to be at the moment as Colton Key works on by Nick Ryan, who's in the run for the hard charge. A number of people. Kobe Wright +8, Braden Shute +9, Brady Baldwin +9. They're the top 3 at the moment. You've got 5 drivers that are +5 at the moment. Kobe Wright looking to go +9. The man that is +9 is Braden Shute, and Braden Shute sits behind him. Right, slide job into turn number 1, into 1 and 2 by Nick Ryan. And now that puts Kobe Wright at +9. He's tied with Braden Shute, and Braden Shute in the 076. He's right there with him. 13 down, and we are yellow. So, now let's go back to that. Let's go back to that Peter Barry comment. So 5 wheels actually, you need a steering wheel too. Well, seeing as though this is a simulation, it could actually be up to 6 wheels. Now hear me out. Hear me out. If you think I'm crazy. And the reason why I say up to 6, because not all people run a steering wheel. Some people use a controller, but you've got the wheel on your desk, you've got the 4 wheels in the race car on the race car, but you've also got the steering wheel inside the cockpit of the race car. So you've actually technically you can run up to 6 wheels. Mind blown. Look at that. We've got all of the knowledge here. Our wonderful supporters. Just doing a bang-up job. Yeah, yes. Oh, look. They don't call me big brain for nothing, Peter. They don't call me big brain for nothing. Here we go. 14 down, 16 to go. We'll start your 15th lap. So next time, across the start-finish line, providing we stay green, we're going to be halfway home. We work down the back straightaway. Perdue, Bevan and Colton Key. Those are your top 3 at the moment. Braden Shute goes on by Nick Ryan. And now Braden Shute +10. Brady Baldwin +10. He's back there in 19. So Brady Baldwin, now remember, he had to run the alphabet soup here. He ran the C main. Won that one. Ran the B. Finished in 4th position, I think it was. And now he's having to run through the field here in the A. Key looking to the inside on Max Bevan as we go through 3 and 4. Bevan just above the slick line through 3 and 4. Will stay committed to running that middle slider line into turn number 1 and 2. Colton Key just following Aiden Perdue right now. And Perdue, after getting to the race lead by running that mini slider line, he's going to protect the bottom side. Around Lanier National Speedway, 12 laps left to run. Slide job by Shute on Kobe Wright, right back to the inside. This is your battle for 4 and 5 at this stage. Braden Shute looking at collecting $5 hard charger award thanks to 65 clicks. Nathan Vanderwacker, who was a recipient of a $10 JR Productions and Media Quick Time Award. Bevan opting to go down to the bottom of the racetrack, and after these drivers, we've got 10 to go. After the drivers wanted the 2-minute, 2.5, 3-minute warm-up session just to widen up the track. Well, I got to say, I'm very disappointed. Oh, Max Bevan, you know what's coming. Ah, you fridge. You absolute fridge. He'll know this one. He will know what is on its way. So you see the Dutton 1. Number 68 machine, that left front catching the inside concrete wall. I don't even have to tell you, at Max Bevan, you know I'm going to tell you. The walls don't move, buddy. You can't actually park. Well, technically, you know what? He didn't park there. But the concrete walls don't move, Maxi. You know this. You know this. I'm not going to tell you again. So we'll come to the Wonder Green. I love blocking people on YouTube. Okay, there we go. Let's go back racing for what hopefully is the final 9 laps of competition. Aiden Perdue, your race leader. Colton Key gone upstairs. Braden Shute into position number 3. Again, he started position number 15, so he's at plus 12. The most he can go at the moment is plus 14. All Brady Baldwin has to do is get to a top 5, even 4th position, and he'll lock up the Hard Charger award regardless of where Braden Shute finishes. But right now, Braden Shute, he's got his hands full right now with Colton Key. Colton Key to the inside on Shute as we work through turn number 1 and 2. 7.5 to go here at Lanier. Your season opener of the Ashh Hammond Design and Designs Midget SummerSlam Series. Your leader is Aiden Perdue, looking to bring the 37 back to victory lane. Perdue, Shute, and a Colton Key. That is your top 3 right in 4th. Baldwin in 5th, and Brady Baldwin plus 14 at the moment. As long as Braden Shute finishes 2nd, all Brady Baldwin has to do is finish 5th or better to be your 65 clicks Hard Charger award. Shute and Key go to the inside through 1 and 2 once again. Kobe Wright still persisting with that outside line as he catches up to the tail tank in the back of the 6 machine of Colton Key. Oh boy, 3 to run. 4/10 of a second right now. It nearly jumped up to half a 10th, and look at Braden Shute. I tell you what, the kid is not going to die wondering. 3/10, quarter of a second right now. Shute is coming. 1.5 to go. Perdue, your race leader. Braden Shute letting it all hang out. White flag is out, and we are set for an absolute belter of a finish between Shute and Perdue. Perdue on the inside, Shute on the outside through turn number 3 and 4. Aiden Perdue going to hang on just at the line. Oh my, there was very, very little in it between the pair. And what a way to start up your Ashh Hammond Sign and Designs Midget SummerSlam Series. Your A-main results coming up on screen. It is official. Aiden Perdue by 0.042 of a second over Braden Shute, who moved up 13 positions. Colton Key comes home in 3rd. Clayton Davies moved up 10 spots. He'll come home with a 4th. Brady Baldwin home in 5th. Blake Walsh 6th. Chris Nankiville in 7th plus 11 positions. Nick Wright 8th. Max Bevan 9th. Caleb Mills rounds out your top 10, moving up 7 spots. Regan Edwards, Kobe Wright 11th and 12th. Riley Stewart 13th. Joshua Barry 14th. Riley Bilson 15th. Nathan Vanderwacker in 16th. 17th was Jacob Croker, Mike Augustine, Grayson Springer, and Boyd Bowden. Also just to confirm, as you can see on your screen, your 65 clicks Hard Charger award, and getting $5 courtesy of 65 clicks is Brady Baldwin, moving up 14 positions. So well done to Brady Baldwin on that one. We are going to go down trackside, and we are going to not do that. We are going to talk to 1, 2, and Colton Key. And we're going to talk to your winner here tonight, driving the number 37 machine. It is Aiden Perdue. Aiden, congratulations on coming back to Victory Lane. Not a bad way to open up the season opener here in the Midgets.
Yeah, man, that was insane. We just had a great car all night. I love Lanier. It's always been a track favorite of mine, and it's really where I learned how to drive midgets. And it's just having a great team behind us really helped. And I knew we didn't really have the best qualifying time there. We just had to kind of keep our head straight and set our eyes on the prize there. And we couldn't make any rash decisions in the heat. We started fourth and had really great cars ahead of us, so knew I was just going for a top three, just to transfer into the A, and we had a really good start there and managed to come through and get the heat win, which really set our night up really, really good. So fortunate there, and the great track state we had going the whole night, it made it really racy, 2 lanes, and that's the way this track shines. So really good there. And then we started third in the feature, and I knew we had a lot of laps, 35's pretty good for this place. And, we just had to take our time and bite it smooth. And, we really great cars racing ahead of you. I knew it was going to be fun there. And, Colton Key, our teammates behind us. So I knew he was going to be fast and just had to get up early and keep it there. And, there towards the end, it got really, really racy. Bottom was really dominant there at the beginning, and then kind of switched to the top slider type deal. And that made it really interesting there. And actually almost lost it there. And, that was going to be it. So I'm fortunate that we got the win here tonight. And I can't thank all our guys enough. Gage Stevens Designs, Dynamic Sim Sport, and everyone who keeps us going. I really appreciate everything you guys do for the league here.
Just a couple more questions on that. You said about the track state. You made the pass of the race lead running that sort of middle to slider line. Then you had a yellow. You went back to the bottom. First, I'll ask your thought process on that one. But you just mentioned your teammate, Colton Key. How much do you guys talk to one another about the track state while you guys are racing?
Yeah, so me and Colton were actually really communicating a lot there. We had a lot of guys on our Discord kind of watching what we were doing. So, as the track slickens off, we kind of come up with different strategies there, and we kind of bounce ideas off of each other. And it helps having 4 guys, that are in the pack doing different things to try, and you figure out what's faster and, what works and what doesn't. So, we kind of really talk a lot, honestly, a lot more than what people think. So it helps having guys like that watch you and, that can tell you different ideas of what guys are doing behind you. So, but no, yeah, definitely slider early on. It was, as long as you can carry your momentum around this place, it's just whatever you can do and go where people aren't, that seems to be the key to this.
Mate, those last 3 or 4 laps, were you nervous with Braden's shoot coming?
Oh yeah, man, I was sweating, and, I knew if I could just keep my line straight on the bottom and hit my marks, I figured we'd have speed, and I knew the top was coming in, and he said, just keep my line straight, and I think we'd be all right. So, that was the goal, and so pretty much tuned everybody out at the end. So if that was a loss, that would have been on me, but, we still had fun, and like I said, can't thank you guys for everything you guys do, and all the guys behind me.
No, buddy, look, well done on the win tonight. Again, before we let you go, we already know you mentioned your sponsors, but just another final time, buddy. The sponsor on this race car, people behind the scenes, who gets this done for you?
Yeah, man, Dynamic Sim Sports, Gage Stevens Designs, everyone Clayton Davies, who helps us with pictures, and, everybody who gets us here and puts in the efforts for this team is absolutely amazing, and extremely thankful for my guys.
All right, there we go. Aiden Perdue, ladies and gentlemen, home in position number 1. Home in second spot here tonight. Drives the number 76, the 076 machine of Braden Shoot. Braden, boy, I tell you what, 5 more laps might have been a different story.
Yeah, definitely. It was a really fun race there. And someone who doesn't race midgets very often was not confident after qualifying, and I just pulled that out of my ass, I guess.
For someone that obviously ran the Sprint Car Pro Series, how much confidence does that give you, knowing that that there's only a handful of drivers, especially here in Australia, that have held that license? How much confidence does that give you in other forms of cars here on iRacing?
Oh, heaps of confidence, obviously. To be in the World Championship itself was awesome, and the confidence I have come back to these Australian leagues and whatnot, it's just awesome to have that confidence all the time.
Mate, tonight, you made every line possible work, I think, under the sun, and we're blaring here on the racetrack. But I mean, you were so good anywhere you went. You basically started 15th. That means you got the last transfer spot in the final heat. How many adjustments did you make from the heat race, your fifth heat race, compared to the A main? Did you make many adjustments on the race car?
Yeah, I made heaps of adjustments just to try and get more comfortable. The heat race, I felt really good, but knew the track was going to slicken up a lot, and so I had to make those adjustments. Thanks to Caleb Mills for the setups and stuff and all his help, because I wouldn't know how to set up a midget, if I'm being honest.
Mate, again, there's a lot of good sponsors. What would normally be on your race car, and a lot of great people behind the scenes that help you, week in and week out. Now's an opportunity to thank those people for your second place finish here tonight.
Just all the boys at Centre Sim Sport, especially Joe Daly, for giving me the opportunity to come on the team. Braden Miller, Blaine Densley, Clayton Davies, Josh Walden, all those boys for all the opportunities I get with them and all the help they give me as well. Hobbs, trenching, CD Cinematography, and just everyone else in the car that I forgot. But thank you to all of them.
All right, there we go. Braden Shute home in position number 2. We'll chat to the driver that comes home in position number 3 tonight. It is Colton Key. And, well, Colton, congratulations on a second place finish here tonight. And, boy, you really had to hang on to that final podium position. But in the end, you got it done. You got away with the third place. You got to be happy about that result.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely happy. I honestly was just going where they weren't. At the first couple 10 laps, I was looking around, and I was the only one really up top searching, and I'm just glad I could get around Max that quickly so he didn't spin out in front of me, and Shoot had a really good race car. I couldn't really keep up with him.
But obviously, I sort of mentioned this day, and I asked him, how much you guys, talk, during the race. He said you guys communicate quite a lot. Does that obviously help you, when you're trying to run different lines and when you're trying to experiment, or does it sort of hurt you when you're racing against other cars like that?
No, it absolutely helps, like, having a conversation with Purdue while we're racing. So you just have 2 cars searching at once, and it really makes the line easier to pick.
Mate, your expectations coming into tonight, where were you going to be happy with, and will we see you for the remainder of the next 5 weeks here, and what's your game plan going to be, for this Midget SummerSlam series?
Hopefully I'll make all 5 weeks, and hopefully we can get a few wins in those.
All right, buddy. Well, look, well done on a third place here tonight, Colton. Before we let you go, of course, sponsor on this race car, people behind the scenes, who makes this happen for you?
Well, first off, I'd like to thank you guys for broadcasting. And then all the boys who put this race together. Rico Robles gave me a really good race car. I mean, I don't know what to do without him, to be honest. I want to thank Gage Stevens Designs and, Purdue. He helped a lot in that race with telling me where to go and what to do.
Mate, well done on a third place, and we'll hopefully see you back next week.
Yep, thank you.
There we go. That was Colton Key, ladies and gentlemen, home in position number 3. And that will wrap up what will be your post-race coverage. Aiden Purdue, Braden Shute, and Colton Key, your top 3 drivers here in the season open of the Ashh Hammond Sign and Designed Midget SummerSlam Series season opener. Round number 1 is done. Thanks to Ashh Hammond Sign and Designs, thanks to JR Productions and Media, and 65 Clicks, and of course the entire team at the Ultimate Dirt League. We'll see you back next week for round number 2. But until then, on behalf of the team here at Ultimate Dirt TV and the manager behind the scenes, I'm Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night. We'll see you next time.